Y'all, coming at you from my home state, Arkansas, but this video is actually not going to be about Arkansas. This video is coming from Myanmar. I just got some bad news on my way across back here to the US. Well, my memory card kind of got smashed, and so I lost some of this Myanmar footage. So unfortunate, but it's how it rolls sometimes. The good news is I still have all my footage from the Chinatown in Little India, but we're gonna pick up where I'm enjoying a bowl of noodles. They're from more the northern area of Myanmar. So we're about to finish up the Burmese cuisine with some noodles, and we're gonna head and show you the rest of the eats in Yangon. For y'all that don't know, it's Max My Kind of Eats for this kind of half food day in collaboration with a chef's tour in Yangon. Get a little bit of that Shan pickled veg with it, and then just a touch of that chili oil. Definitely get that kick of heat, but you almost can't notice it because the pickled veg, that is predominantly sweet. You maybe get a touch of sour and fermented product at the beginning, but then it just turns sweet, predominantly really sweet, that umami creaminess. Decadent little bowl of noodles here. Oh yeah, starting to lose that soybean color paste and actually starting to get into that chili oil red color. Get some of that chili oil in there, get a little bit of that pickled veg. That's when you start to construct the perfect bite. By itself, nice decadent umami pack, but I'm telling you what, you need those other components to round it out. You know, actually topping it with chicken, you get a little chicken broth to go with it. Salty, rich chicken flavor, lots of black pepper in there to cut through everything. Get you go back into this decadent bowl of noodles. Just keep adding chili oil and this fermented veg. Keep digging in. Nice bowl of noodles once you get that little fermented veg in there, a little chili oil. Start to really build those flavors. By itself, not doctored up. Kind of boring, but like I said, dish it up. Pretty darn good.
And beef in a Muslim restaurants.
So now we're making our way down into Little India. We're going to try a few little Burmese Indian style dishes.
So like many passerbys stop here for the samosas especially.
You heard it from Matthew. He said best samosas in Yangon right here. So this one's actually goat filled. I love that it's small, so that means we're gonna get more of that crunchification. It's loud here, it's hectic here, and I know y'all could hear that crunch. That is crunch-tastic. So these are actually kind of unique because there's no potato in them. They just got that goat meat, the spices, and onion. And just a quick little walk and we're at the next place. We're actually gonna go for the mutton curry, which is gonna be goat here. They don't really eat lamb here much. And then we're gonna get the chapati to go along with it. Has some lean goat meat, had to chew and chew and chew. Just a little bit of gaminess to it, but then that curry, it's nice. The flavors kind of come through as you are doing that chewing, but it's nothing that's just gonna slap you in your face. It's almost just a nice, soft, subtle curry. I want to dissect this curry sauce a little bit more. A tad salty, you get a little bit of chili powder, but then you get a lot of actual cinnamon, cardamom, you get a little bit of mustard seed as well. And I think there's just like a little bit of garlic and a nice little curry potato here. Break it up. Not the flavor I was expecting, I gotta go back in. Turmeric, mustard seed, curry powder, chili, and those nice cooked down potatoes for a little sweetness. Okay. You see that spice-packed oil just hanging on the side of that goat. It's a gorgeous sight. That piece of goat
was the best piece I had. The first one, like I said, chew a lot. That one had a little bit more fat in it. That melted in my mouth. That's what I was wanting. Now we've had a few meals in us in Little India, but you know you can't come here and not get something sweet. My sweet tooth's calling a little bit. It's head that way. I was very close. Funny story, I was actually walking the streets earlier today and I passed this shop and I was this close to buying something. And would you look at that? Sometimes things are just meant to be in life. So we got the iconic gulab jamun, and then we got the malai right here, which is actually going to be a goat milk product sweet.
That's so yummy, that gulab jamun.
Any day you get to eat one of these, it's a good day. You know when you put your syrup on your pancakes and you just let it sit there for a little bit and soak into it? That's what these are like, just oversaturated with a liquid syrup, and then it's just melt in your mouth. Like I said, any day you get to eat these is a good day. Rash Masai?
Ras Malai.
Rash Malai. Malai must mean goat?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Malai because Ras Malai because it has a liquid.
I can't eat these as fast as they're bringing out new ones. We got Ras Malai right now, which is actually going to be a goat product.
Yeah.
That it's not the texture I was expecting. That's just like a freshly made cheese. The way it's got that little squeaky texture to it, kind of bounces back at you. It's in that milk, and the milk is where the sweetness comes from. Interesting, 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 interesting. Ooh. Back to that malai. And they got chocolate one as well. Matthew said too sweet. I said no such thing. Whoa. Somebody with a heavy hand adds the sugar in that one. He's right, it's sweet, but it's definitely not too sweet. So we just took the bridge. We're actually crossing in from Little India into the Chinatown. We're gonna finish off with about 3 or 4 more things. Alright, we are getting a huge chicken Baozi here, which is going to be the steamed bun. Gotta love dialects. I keep trying to call it Baozi. And the way to eat the Baozi is with a little Burmese tea. It's going to be the Burmese tea with a little evaporated milk and just a touch of sugar. Liking this Baozi already though, because you gotta sauce it up. They're not light on the onions, ton of onions in there that aren't caramelized but have been sweat down really nicely. Get it with a nice minced chicken meat, melts in your mouth a little bit. The actual bun though, pillowy, soft. I want to get a better taste of the sauce though, so I'm going to get a little bit more on here. I've had to go back and have this sauce a few times. It's just a little bit fermenty, a little funky, and then the chili kind of comes through at the end. I love that you can really ladle on the sauce though, because the steamed bun just soaks it all in. Heading back to the Swedes, gonna get a little Chinese sweet treat here.
In Burmese we call Tayong like a Chinese snacks or Chinese small bakery.
Oh my, there's a caramel stickiness stick to your teeth, wrapped in a nice little flaky, almost puff pastry like little wrapping.
On this one, and dark eggs, so especially the yolk, the yellow part of dark egg, and the bean paste.
Oh, beautiful. I would do anything to have that Burmese tea right now. This is nutty, savory, salty, creamy. I just want that nice milk tea to wash it down with.
the round one. It's very Chinese. So only in this area.
So we stopped at this place. It's a 24-hour soup place. You can get chicken soup, you can get a rib bone soup, or you can get a dark meat soup. I don't know what he's going to order for us, but we also grabbed, as you see, a little fried up little pumpkin cake on the outside and brought it in. And they're going to give you a double sauce to go with it, a jaggery sauce that's going to be sweet, and then they give you that sauce we had with the Baozi as well. The pumpkin actually gives it a little bit of nice sweetness. I feel like I don't need the jaggery with it, but I do love that little more sour chili sauce with it. Nice fried up, greasy crunch on the outside.
Delicious duck soup.
Oh, that's a duck soup.
Meat, yeah.
Matthew is not holding back. He said this is the best soup shop in the city, hands down, can't argue it. You can see these little oil droplets and flavor droplets on the top of this. Gorgeous. Okay. That's pretty darn good. That's nice, flavorful. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be since it is with the duck meat. Got a nice little pepperiness to it. You get those chives in there. You get those little oil droplets. Got a little bit of everything there. I think the reason this is a 24-hour joint is because they're constantly cooking this broth, flavor packed. That's so soft, so tender, so flavor packed. You can tell that duck meat has been cooked and cooked and cooked. I mean, I don't know how many hours, but it has to be on the higher end. Oh my, Matthew's just gonna keep them coming. They've also got a pork rib here. And look, this one's already fallen off the bone for me and ready to go. Matthew's dying laughing right now because he saw it coming. The most tender, fall apart, melt in your mouth, pork on bone I've ever eaten right here. I don't ever really say that for anything, but this deserves that title. Speechless. More fall off the bone than a slow cooked barbecue baby back rib. Ooh wee. You come here, you have that pork rib soup, you will eat all of it. Jeez. Oh, I know what type of street this is. This is barbecue and beer. Feels good to finally make it to some barbecue and beer to finish the night off. Cheers, y'all.
So wait for the sauce. And this is pork rib stew. It's very tender pork rib and quail egg. And the kangon is nut actually. Very Southeast Asian in Chinese, kind of a nut.
All right, that beer's helped me catch my 5th wind. So what we got is we actually got a pork rib, quail egg, ginkgo nut. I've never seen the ginkgo nut grilled up before. And then the pork tongue and a double dipping sauce to try. I've never had a grilled ginkgo nut before, so I gotta try this out first. It's strange, literally not what I would expect. It is a little bit nutty, but mainly bitter. I would really use that in between bites of my meat. Maybe not starting off though. Yeah, gonna get that dip in the garlic, soy sauce, and chili. A little pork tongue. Yeah, soft, creamy, flavored just right where it's nice and salty, so it really enhances the pork flavor. That's actually a really nice pork tongue. Get a little char on it.
Laos.
And pork ribs, staying with that one dipping sauce, just feeling it right now. Get all that cartilage and everything's been cooked a long time. Nice, creamy, a little bit chewy, but you get those nice little char bits that just crunch, and again, seasoned oh so well. Y'all, I'm gonna do this treat right and do what you're supposed to do, relax, eat some barbecue, enjoy some nice beer and a good conversation. I'll catch y'all when I'm done here.
Well, I clearly did the barbecue and beer right because I forgot to sign off as well. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a half tour. Again, sorry about that, but I still hope you enjoyed it. No matter what, check out the next video where we're coming from Bangkok. Some of my favorite is chef tours, so I can't wait to show y'all that one. So Max My Kind of Eats. Catch you at the next video.